Hey, good evening, Brett. My name is Bree from Northland Marketing. I spoke with you earlier on the phone, and as promised, here's your analysis. I wanted to get on here real quick and go through your site in this video to do a website audit and show you personally what is holding your website back from being in the top 3 of Google. I'm going to jump in and start going through what we see and where we think you can get the most value. I'm going to mainly be going over 3 things you can do today to really bring value to your company and start outranking your competitors online. The very first thing I want to go over is your website and what we call content. When someone searches for roofing in Westfield, Massachusetts, Google crawls the websites on the internet, searching and ranking the results. Google is looking for keywords. It's looking for what the site should be found for. When I go through your website, I see you have some great photos and a beautiful layout, but not enough content. One thing I can tell you about Google is Google loves content. They like to see a minimum of 1,500 words, but you guys only have 969 words on your front page. Adding another 500 words of content with the keywords you're trying to target is going to really make a difference in you being found on Google. Not only does Google come in and look at your site, but they can't tell what search terms they should be ranking you for if they can't find those keywords on your page. Having those keywords and search terms on your page listed 3 to 5 times really ensures that Google is going to find you. Now let's take a look at those search terms. If we search roofing Westfield, Massachusetts, these are the top 3 companies that come up. This is called the map pack, and the top 3 listed in here are the ones that receive all the work because they're super easy to find and they're listed right away. The websites listed below, these are called the organics. Now you rank number 1 in the organics, but you're not even listed in the top 3 for the Google Map Pack. If we take a look for roofing contractor, Springfield, Massachusetts, you guys are listed all the way down on the 6th page at the bottom of the page. Now there's 20 listings per page. So you do the math. You guys are all the way down at the 6th page at 20 listings per page. Now I know you guys are in Westfield, but it looks like you're going to want to rank for other towns as well that you serve. So you're going to want to rank for these highly populated towns where there's a lot of potential clients like Springfield. If you were to rank first for Springfield and Westfield and some of the other highly populated towns, you could really raise your sales because tons of people would be viewing your website who weren't able to find it before. This could be done with all of your service locations to really increase sales at every point. Now, if we go back to the first page of Google here, now, this is the number 1 company here for roofing contractor, Springfield, Massachusetts. If we take a look at their website, we can see it's a nice website, has a lot of content. Let's take a look at their ratings. This is a paid program I use to research websites, and it's called Ahrefs. I went ahead and put their website into this program so we can see what we're up against. I want to go over UR and DR ratings. Now, a DR rating is a trust rating, meaning how much Google trusts your website. A UR rating shows how powerful your website is in the eyes of Google. These are generally raised by backlinks, which we can see over here. They have 36 good backlinks, which we're going to talk about in a little while. I also want to call attention to their organic traffic here. We can see they have a little bit of a higher organic traffic, and this means that 95 people are finding their website every month through being listed first on Google. If we take a look at your website, we can see that your UR rating is higher, which is good, but your DR rating is really pretty low. And your backlinks, those are really low. You only have 11 backlinks. Now, these backlinks refer to links that point back to your website. In Google's eyes, it is almost like a popularity contest. A good example would be if a blog website wrote an article about roofers and listed your website URL as a company they recommended. Should be giving you 1 backlink. Now we can go over and take a look at your organic traffic. You only have 56 people finding your website every month from being on Google. Once we got all your numbers up high and ranked you for Springfield and Westfield, you could beat out some of the competition and drive a ton of traffic to your site. Now, something else I wanted to talk about were the keywords. I have your website in here. This is still in Ahrefs, and I put on a filter of declining keywords. You can see all the keywords here that you are declining for and what position you were in, and what position you were in, and what position you fell down to. Now, some of these are pretty important. If we were to take a look at roofers, Massachusetts, you are declining in this. We can also see siding contractors, Massachusetts. You're all the way down at 41st. Nextgen services, you're in 35th. Westfield construction, 47th. Some of these are pretty important. You're gonna want to rank higher. We can see the volume over here, okay? Some of these have a high search volume. They're pretty far down, so people are not going to be able to find your website. If we're to click on one of these, we can see even more results. We can see search terms that are similar in their volume, questions that people are asking, what other people rank for, okay? So we can get a good idea of what words you're going to want to rank for. Lastly, I wanted to talk about citations. Citations also help you to get into the Google Map Pack. We can see that you only have 9 citations, but the number 1 and number 2 places have 28. Now I can click on here and I can see what they have for citations. Citations are essentially a listing where your name, address, and phone number are listed. Places like Yelp, Yellow Pages, etc. You can see all the areas that their information is listed and how powerful those websites are. We can take them for your website and really outrank them. I can also see what search terms people are searching for the most and go ahead and get you listed for those as well. I wanted to go ahead and shoot this video for you guys. If you like what you have seen here today, you can email me back or give me a phone call and we can continue to look further into what you would need to get your website ranking to the top. If not, I hope you have learned some here today and you can bring this video to your current SEO company to ask them what they are doing for you and how they can get you ranking to the top. I look forward to hearing from you. Have a great day.